Spectacle here. A tremendous light show hyping up the crowd as they get set for this matchup here tonight. Welcome to the home of the Big Orange Nation. Massive Neyland Stadium, home field of the Tennessee Volunteers. As we'll see the number 8 team in the country, the Illinois Fighting Illini, taking on a team from the SEC, the Tennessee Volunteers. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Hermstreet. Kirk, let's get right to the action.
Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. The Volunteers offense will get the first swing today. And the offense coming off just a brutal performance. The pass protection broke down. Quarterback forced to try to make plays, made mistakes instead. It was a nightmare. Can they turn that around this game?
Yeah, just a disaster. And talking to the offense coordinator, he took a lot of the blame. I don't know if the scheme was the right fit last week, but I think they're excited. It's a new opportunity. They turn the page. And I think this offense, it's very, very important that they get off to a good start, be consistent, and get that confidence back.
It's a short completion to the big tight end. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
And now a quick third down test on this opening drive of the game. Out of the gun now on third down. He's got it in the open. Breaks into the clear. At the 30 now. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Tennessee. Way too much speed in that play.
Chris, how about that? A quick slant that goes for this many yards and a touchdown. That's what's so dangerous about this quarterback and wide receiver. Quarterback puts the ball right on the money, and by doing so, look at the receiver. Catches it in stride and has all that room to run after the catch for that touchdown.
They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT makes it 7-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Return starts from inside the 5. Coverage team flying down there. Good job. They limit the return. Not much there. This is a running game that comes in on a roll. The top back, over 100 yards rushing, found the end zone multiple times. Clearly, he's going to be the focal point of the defense today, Kirk, you think, anyway.
Yeah, how much fun was it to watch this offense and watch him specifically, what he was able to do. Pretty much anything he wanted to do, he was able to capitalize on. Now, today, it's a different challenge. New game, new opportunity to showcase what he can do. And I think it's important that this offense show that they can do more than just run football, because I think this defense is locked in to take him away.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. A pop pass on the jet sweep is a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
That's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. Snags the quick throw. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
Very late hit on the quarterback. Offense gets a fresh set of downs. So a new set of downs to work with after the roughing the passer penalty on third down. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. And the player is down injured after that last play. They'll take a timeout or they'll check him out. Dropping back. It's Altmaier. Catch made over the middle. And he's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense.
Great job by this defense of tackling in space. They are going to keep him short of the first down marker. And a big decision for this head coach on whether or not to go for it or punt it away.
And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Pressure is coming. Escapes the pocket. To the 45. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Gets some space around the 30. He can't stop him. And it's a touchdown, but there is... So the opportunity to tie this game spoiled by that penalty flag. Let's see if they can execute better this time. This is the 6th play on the drive. Looking for a receiver. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Man, the defense was all over that play. Just left him almost no room to work after catching the ball.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
They come up 3rd and short. This is the 8th play of the drive. Gives it to the back. A change of direction. And moves the football to the 27 and a first down.
Chris, just by watching this guy all year, the defense better be very careful to let this guy find that rhythm. I've seen him where he goes 5 yards, 8 yards, 10 yards, and then pops a big one. Right now, he looks like he's starting to gain some confidence here early in this game.
Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
And they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody.
And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Fighting Illini.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And he knocks through the PAT. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Breaking free at the 35. He stopped out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. The game moves the ball past the 40, sets up another 1st and 10. They'll feed the back again. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
An inside give now from the shotgun. He's brought down, but not before getting it out of the territory at the +47.
Love to watch this offense when they can dominate the line of scrimmage and have a talented back behind him. You continue to pick up first downs. You get the rhythm going. We've been watching Tennessee offenses do that for a long time.
Quarterback keeps the football. First down, looking for more now. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32.
And that's what he likes to do. He knows he's a weapon out there, not just with his arm, but when he can pull it down on an option like this and pick up a big chunk of yards, it can leave any defense with their head spinning.
Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. He'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Vols.
This guy's starting to prove that he is a mismatch for this defense. Second touchdown of the day, and a great job by the coordinator continuing to find unique ways to get this guy on one-on-one opportunities for touchdowns.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Illinois sends the offense back out on the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. Opening play of the drive, quick throw to the left. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Scanning the field. It's Outlier. Grab down the middle. It's Dixon. The defense will wrap him up after about a 6-yard gain. Not enough for the first. It's 4th down. They come up short on the 3rd down completion. And here comes the punt team. Returner brought down by the coverage team. And now the first play of the drive. They'll begin at the 38. And the quarterback keeps it here. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 43.
Man, every single time this guy runs the option, you're kind of like holding your breath, wondering if he's going to break a tackle or get out in the open field and use his speed. He picks up some yards here, but let's see if this defense can keep putting pressure on him and not letting him get out into the open.
They make the stop, but not before he gains the first down. The screenplay works. So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. They'll run it here. It's the running back with the ball. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. And he finds his tight end for the catch. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage. And Kirk, it's Tennessee on top as we take a break for the quarter. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. They flipped into the field, ready now for the 2nd period. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. And he dumps it off to the tight end.
Finding space at the 20. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Volunteers.
This guy is a matchup problem. You put an undersized safety who can run with the tight end, and he's going to go over top of him. You put a big, strong linebacker on him, and he's going to outrun him. Just a really tough matchup, as you saw right there.
And now they'll set up for the point after. With the extra point, the lead is 14. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. So the Fighting Illini offense is back out on the field now. Here. Back to pass. It's Altmaier. Short pass finds the tight end.
That's a good job here, staying ahead of the chains. Good pickup here on first down. The quarterback hits the safety valve that time. The big tight end. That'll bring up a second manageable here for this offense.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Will not be brought down. They get him down, but the junior with an excellent run there.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
On first down, why not keep it on the ground? And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Catch made on the left side. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
That completion sets up a third down play. Out of the gun now on third down. Looking for the wideout. He makes the grab. We're able to move the sticks. Set up now, first down at the 34.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Catch made, but the defense gobbles him up for just a short gain. Offense getting set. It's second down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Over the middle, it's Dixon. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. A new set of downs after that completion. He hands it off from the gun. Picks up 2, so it's second and 8.
You know, in that era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense. And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Looking to pass. It's Altmaier. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
He knocks it through with confidence.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking. Moved right down the field for a touchdown. Tackle made after a solid game. Will spot the ball for 31.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, They have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Sideline route, but he's out of bounds before the first down marker.
Anytime a quarterback and a receiver are in sync, you got a chance to make a very successful play. Great job here by the offense.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Back in motion now. Ram down the middle. It's Brazzell. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Well, when you play zone defense on third down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the first down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
And the Volunteers keep the football on the move. To the air, it's Aguilar. Caught over the middle, it's Bishop. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Second down after that short completion. They'll run it from the gun. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Critical third down play for this offense right here. Pass. Zero running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
And the defense did everything that's expected of them. Yeah, they caught the ball, but it didn't go anywhere. That's the exact best possible scenario that this defense could hope for other than a turnover.
Grab down the middle. It's Staley. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge fourth down stop. Off the play fake on first down. It's a quick shovel pass. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Completion makes it second and short.
This is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers. And
he's in the clear. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. He decides to keep it here. Has a path to the end zone. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Illinois.
Chris, I don't care what era we're talking about in college football. Defending the option when it's really well executed, one of the toughest things that defense can do, and this quarterback deserves a lot of credit. A great feel of when to pull it and when to give it. This time he keeps it himself for the touchdown.
PAT is good. They still trail by 4, 21-17. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it's fielded, but sort of trying to create good field position here. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. It's the 2-minute timeout. Nice to have a close game here as we approach the half. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. The defense swarms. He's going backwards. He'll lose 4 yards on the play.
Oh, my gosh. Give this defense all the credit in the world. They had their eyes in the right position playing assignment football. Quarterback just looking for daylight. Couldn't find anywhere to go there on the keeper on the option. Again, that's great assignment football by the defense.
And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. And now it's third down.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. going to have to make some adjustments there and maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. It's another deep shot. And it's hauled in way downfield. It's another big play by the senior quarterback. That could be the kind of play, Kirk, they need to get some traction in this game. Everybody expected them to win coming in here as the favorite on the road. It's been a battle so far. They need something like this to quiet the crowd.
Well, they're sleepwalking. There's no doubt about it. I don't think they expected to be challenged at all. They're not playing with any urgency, and you're right. Maybe a play like this will get them going because they're playing a team that's unranked. This game is everything to them. They want what you have. You can't let them take it by giving up this game. Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
A good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
And the Vols have 1st and 10 here. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Caught near the goal line. And he scores. Touchdown, Tennessee.
I'll tell you what, in this first half, this quarterback seems to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
And now the try here for the extra point. And the extra point makes the lead 11, 28-17. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. So the Illinois offense heads back out onto the field. Backed up this close to the end zone in the final minute. Let's say they just decided to take care of the football and look toward the second half. Catch made across the middle by the running back. A timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
Chris, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Dropping back, it's Altmaier. Quick throw caught over the middle. And now the offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that end route no matter what. He hits it for a nice game.
3rd down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Short throw complete to the tight end. Looks like Illinois will have the first down. So it's a first down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they'll get to the line quickly. Caught over the middle. It's Sanders. They get him down, but a gainer to the 42. The offense calls a timeout here. That's their 3rd and final of the half. First down, looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Dixon.
Well, the defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
Pass caught. 2nd down now. Wants to throw it. Caught near the sticks. It's Dixon. And the gain just good enough for a first down.
He's tackled at the 31. Given up for a first down.
So they'll settle for a field goal attempt here. He was on the mark with his last kick, but this one is from 48 yards out. And that will do it for the first half here.
coordinator, Kevin Connors, now has our halftime update.
All right, guys, a delightful start to things in Knoxville here today. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. Either way, it's time to find out. Back to the best in the biz for the start of this third quarter.
All right, Kevin, thank you for the update. The Vols will kick this deep to begin the second half. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Illinois sends the offense back out on the field. They've been efficient. Scoring hasn't really been the problem, but they got to keep scoring the way their defense is going. To the air, it's Outlier. Short connection to the tight end here. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Boy, he has such great size. I just love this play call on 1st and 10. The defense is expecting a run. Instead, you go play action, and you throw it to the big man for some positive yards on 1st and 10.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Tried to bounce it, but couldn't get the throw. Running back grabs it on the screen. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss. They bring the punter onto the field now. They're going to kick it away for the second time. And he boots it high into the air. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looks to the left for a quick throw. That's reeled in. It's Brazzell. They get him down, but not before he gets to the +38.
A move the sticks for a first down for this Tennessee offense. And this quarterback is really starting to throw the ball well, putting the ball on the money, and giving these receivers a chance to make plays after the catch. And I tell you, they've had some great quarterbacks, as we know, that have played in their time in Knoxville.
And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down. Great start for the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Second down play coming up. To throw, it's Aguilar. He's hit right as he throws it, incomplete.
We finally see a changeup from this defense. It has been a long game for this defensive coordinator. A lot of touchdown passes. They finally find a way to affect the timing between the quarterback and his receivers by getting pressure.
And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Oh, this is a great job here. Looks downfield, nobody open, takes off and tries to use his legs to go for it, and gets to the sidelines, gets out of bounds, avoids the hit, and most importantly, he got that first down.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
The back's got it. Great cut there. And he'll get the first-time yards before they finally bring him down.
At the 18.
A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line. And a player is down injured after that last play. Let's take a timeout while they check him out. And it's a bunch formation. Play action here on first down. The pass rush closing in. The quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. They bring him down after a short gain there. A completion sets up a second down play. Back to throw. It's Altmaier. Makes a quick catch. They get him down at the 41, but that's good enough for a first down.
Well, this is called settling down in his own defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show that he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows that he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole, giving the quarterback a nice target, able to pick up that first down.
Misfire in first down, so it's 2nd and 10 from the 41. Second down, looking to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Brought down, but crosses midfield to the 46. Illinois getting set for the 1st and 10 now. Looking to chuck it again. Hunt over the middle. It's Dixon. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. Come to the line for second down and very short now. He's looking to throw. Grabbed by the receiver. He's stopped, but he gets a first down.
I thought the defense was in pretty good position there. They sat back and had good coverage, eyes on the quarterback, but you almost got to just give the quarterback and the receiver credit for being able to come up with that completion.
Grab down the middle. It's Dixon.
This defense has got to be aware of these quick throws to these wide receivers. They're lucky he didn't come up with more yards.
Quarterback still with the football. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Well, he keeps it on the option, and it's not always the big play. It's sometimes just getting the first down. He does a nice job of knowing where he needed to go. We got a new set of downs.
Defense cannot get off the field. The long drive continues. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push.
It's a fumble. Ball scooped up by the defense. They bring him down after a short return, but this defense comes up with the takeaway.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in a dreaded red zone interception. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly error. Oh, it's incomplete. A chance at a much-needed takeaway there. Now it's second down. To throw, it's Aguilar. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Grab near the sticks. It's Thomas. They finally get him down, but it's a chunk play through the air.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it, you convert, and you keep working that clock.
They'll try the option play here. Pitch to the back. He's going to lose yardage there. Forced out of bounds. Great play by the defense. Offense now behind the 6 on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. They look to throw it here on second down. Grab behind the line. It's Thomas. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
Man, with that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
Important third down play coming up. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Did not get there. And now it's going to bring up fourth down and 1.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
A running play called on fourth down. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a fourth down stop. Offense showing a bunch formation now. Dropping back. It's Altmaier. Boom. Pulls it in. It's Dixon. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. First down here for this offense. And as we wrap up the third quarter, let's check out the quarterback comparison. This has been a terrific duel. Both guys putting on a show so far today. One quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. The offense with some pre-snap motion. And looking to throw now on first down. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Back to throw again. Here's a target, and it's complete. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. And the field goal unit coming on the field now. This is a daunting attempt from 54 yards out. Let's see if he's got the leg. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. This game just got tighter. The temptation might be to sit on this lead, but we'll see how aggressive they get. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Back to throw. It's Aguilar. And it's incomplete, just out of reach. Too much on that throw. So the offense faces a third and manageable here from the 25-yard line. Out of the gun now on third down. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. There's the tackle, but first down yardage. The Vols come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. The sure hands. It's Brazzell. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. The Volunteers are looking to keep this drive going. Handoff here from the shotgun. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Yeah, I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Receiver in motion now. Throwing off play action. Moves out of the pocket. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
When this quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this play a chance, he gets out of the pressure off to his right. But man, did he take a hit and wasn't able to complete this pass.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Locates the tight end. It's complete. They make the stop, but it's a big play with a 31.
When the defense gets these guys to 3rd down, they got a chance to get them off the field, and instead they give up the 1st down. So the clock will continue to move, and the defense is really at the mercy of this offense at this point.
Ball handed off.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback making some changes at the line.
False start offense.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Looking to throw. It's Aguilar. The pocket breaking down. He's got it right near the end zone. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. The Volunteers line up with a 1st and goal. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. No gain there. Ball will be spotted at the 2 again.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Nothing on that play makes it 2nd down and goal from the 2. Another handoff to him on 2nd and goal. They stop him again. Back-to-back plays go nowhere here on the goal line. The offense 2 for 2 on 3rd down to this drive. This one is 3rd and goal. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He's running out of time here. Oh, and he dropped it. He could not hang on for a touchdown. My goodness. So on 4th down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. And he's got it. No problem. And they add to their lead.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So the fighting line of offense is back out on the field now. They got points on the board last time thanks to a long-range field goal. Looking downfield, it's Outlier. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Good job of the defense to fight through the blocks on that screen. He's short of the first down marker.
Chris, positive yards are always going to help you. These guys got a long way to go to get themselves back into this game. But you put positive yards on back-to-back plays, you start to get some confidence going and believe you can do it.
Moves the ball out across the 30. That's good for a first down. Illinois lining up quickly here.
Hey, it's a nice gain here, and they get the first down to stop the clock. But late in the game, trailing by a couple scores, these receivers have got to be thinking about getting out of bounds as often as they can to preserve that clock, to give them a real shot to come back to win it.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Looking for a man. Catch made over the middle.
Chris, I love what this defense is doing right now, working with a 2-possession lead, essentially telling the offense, hey, we'll give you those underneath throws. We'll allow those short gains, but we're not going to give any shots down.
He fires this throw and it's intercepted. Could take it all the way. Past the 20. Past the 10. Touchdown, Vols. A big defensive score.
Well, there's just something freeing when you have this kind of lead and you can just turn the defense loose. Getting aggressive pays off for them here. They get the interception, and what athletic ability there to take it into the end zone for a touchdown.
Now the try here for the extra point. Extra point up and good. They build the lead to 18 during the final quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So the Illinois offense heads back out onto the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick-6 in the last possession. He'll hand it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. They got some ground to make up. 2nd and long from the 15.
Well, that was definitely not what they had in mind, but look at this. Here comes the tempo again, undeterred by the tackle for a loss.
Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down.
Chris, here we are in the 4th quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
And that pass is way off the mark. Not sure who he meant to throw that ball to. Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. Dropping back, it's Outlier. Catch made in space, look out. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49.
Well, there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
Catch made on the left side. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35. Illinois lining up quickly here. And that completion, Kirk, puts him over 300 yards passing today.
Yeah, anytime a quarterback has a day like this, really it all has to come together with the offensive line play, the receivers running these great routes, and he's just in sync. He's kind of in that zone right now. He'll be the first one to tell you how much his teammates have helped him out today.
Offense moving to a bunch formation. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Quick completion to the tight end. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a first down to 17. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Looks left and finds his target there. Touchdown, Fighting Illini. Still no answer for this offense.
Man, I love this. Chris, I don't think they're going to have a chance to come all the way back, but here we are, under 2 minutes to go, and they continue to show some fight. And then you know what? Who knows? Maybe you cover an onside kick and you get right back in it.
Point after, knocked right through. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. So in this possession, a couple things in play. Can they add to the lead and maybe, as importantly, milk the clock? And that run produces a decent gain. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Second and short. This offense can keep this up. They're going to wrap the game up comfortably. Chewing clock with the running game. And the Volunteers are going to keep this drive moving. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about.
Offside, defense.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at the right call.
Oh, he fought hard there, broke it. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Keeping it on the ground here. They bring him down, but that play will set up a 1st and goal now at the 10. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Well, this is a football team that, Kirk, that came in here with plenty of fuel. Obviously, the atmosphere charged up. They were inspired by that. Not expected to win. Maybe they felt a little bit disrespected, and all of that showed.
Oh, well, anytime you're a ranked team and you go on the road against an unranked team, that's always a challenge. We see it every week in college football, and this is a huge win, as you mentioned, Chris, for the unranked team. Going to be a long week for the losers. They're going to have to regroup, find out if they can come back the next week and see if they can win a game, but the party will be going for a long time tonight.
And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.